Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is 3:36, and I'd like to call in a session the Joint Personnel and Compensation Labor Relations Advisory Committees, Wednesday, April 3rd, 2024. Kelly, can I have a roll call for P&C?
Benton. Young.
Here.
Luhan.
Present.
Menuda. O'Donnell. Paduk.
Here.
Stiganga.
Here.
Sassy.
Here.
And Benton is here.
Okay, let's go. Benton has joined us. Great. Okay. All right. And the Labor Relations Advisory Committee?
Labor Benton.
Here.
Young.
Here.
Hines.
Here.
Paduk.
Here.
Bevan.
Here.
Hotel.
Here.
Sassy.
Here.
7 present.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. We have one item on the agenda here. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. Thank you so much. Please rise for the pledge to the flag. My apologies. Legislator Cheney, you want to join? Want to lead us, please?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, thank you, everyone. I'd like to call up our Commissioner of Human Resources, Mr. Langdon Chapman. No, because I didn't read him yet. Yeah. And Molly O'Donnell. Molly, you want to join us up at the table, please? Okay, we have two items here. Kelly, do I need to do them separate or?
Two motions, right?
Two motions, okay. One is a resolution authorizing the acceptance of the proposed contract with the Civil Service Employees Association, CSEA. A motion and a second. Luhan and Benton. Okay, Commissioner, go ahead.
So the legislative request included the MOA, so I'm sure you've all had a chance to read it. I'm happy to have any discussion on it, but it kind of speaks for itself. It's a 5-year contract for 2023 through 2028.
I'm sorry.
You gotta do both. So
I'll
you're gonna
move
need a
for
motion
labor.
from each,
Oh,
from each
I'm
of us.
sorry. Okay, so you want number two also?
No, 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 no.
Oh,
you
I'm
gotta do
sorry,
for
I'm
both
sorry.
committees, so
Kevin
wait.
Hines is gonna see me later. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna go.
I'll make the
I'm
motion for
sorry.
labor.
All right, Lori Tortel for labor and a second by legislator Paduk. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, we're legal now. Great. Okay, so you heard the commissioner, 5-year contract, CSEA, our understanding that it was overwhelmingly passed by the CSEA. Are there any questions or comments for the commissioner? Legislator Lujan, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you. So one of the things that was brought up over the past few weeks is the concern that probation had made about some of the things that could be done differently to support them. I would just want to know, I did see that there was a section here,
Number 15.
page 5, yes, thank you, on 15. I wanted to know if that was the section that was aimed to help address some of their concerns, or if there was other steps that were going to be taken to help support the concerns that probation had raised.
Well, different departments will have concerns about the contract, but probation has a drug testing component and a separate $3,000 a year payment for their officers, called a special designation pay. So those two will be discussed over the coming year, but the contract is a contract and it's applicable to every department. CSEA members, that's the only carve out for probation.
So, but they did raise a lot of concerns, specifically in the line of work that they do. I mean, I've worked in parole reentry, and I can tell you that our probation workers do exceptional work, very, very hard job. It's only gotten more difficult over the years. You know, I definitely would like to see, or at least keep an opening for us to be able to do more to support the work that they do. And just wanted to make sure that this contract does that.
So we routinely sign what are called sidebar letters with departments, but I can tell you, Legislator Lujan, that the second vice chairman of CSEA is a probation officer, a senior probation officer. He was at the table personally for every single negotiating session, I believe, and he personally signed the MOA recommending its approval. So while I appreciate that various people in a 2,300 person workforce, how many people reached out to you? I'm not asking you because that would be rude for me to ask, but if 10 or 20 people reached out to you, have a 2,300 person workforce, and CSEA hasn't disclosed the vote count, but their use of the word overwhelming, I believe, speaks for itself. There's always going to be people who aren't happy about different parts of the contract, but the contract was adopted overwhelmingly, and Representative Probation was at the table, is the second vice chairman of the union, and signed it.
Thank you, Commissioner. And did you mention that there is a sidebar to have a further discussion on in the future?
So paragraph 15, as you noted, has a provision in there. They do have a $3,000 special designation pay that was implemented several years ago by this administration. We have a drug testing component associated with that as part of this contract. We have drug testing for a number of different law enforcement and weapon carrying individuals. So that's going to be something that's negotiated as part of this.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Anyone else? Yes, Majority Leader Faccione.
Thank you, Chairman. I just want to thank HR Commissioner for your hard work on this. I also want to thank the executive branch of government in whole. And as someone who represents the majority here in the legislature, I got to tell you that you guys were very forthcoming with information and working with us to keep us abreast of how things were going. And I'm very excited to see that this comes to a conclusion. And Chairman, with your respect, I would ask that all Republicans be considered to be a sponsor or a co-sponsor of these resolutions here
Absolutely.
for us. Thank you, Chairman, and thank you, Commissioner.
And I would just supplement that majority leader by acknowledging the tremendous work of our budget department, our director, our deputy director, my two deputy commissioners, Allison Tyak and Tamara Hunter, as well as Molly. And we had our risk management team at the table every single day. I think I spoke with you probably 14 to 15 times over the course of negotiations. You were very hands-on, Chairman. And the county executive obviously directs the entire process. And as a result, we reached this contract.
Yeah, and I just want to add to Legislator Faccione, you know, we've got a great workforce. They've been through a lot with COVID, nursing home. And I think it's a very fair contract. I think we're rewarding the hardworking men and women of Orange County, and I'm very proud of that. And all of the moving pieces, all of the folks involved, Commissioner, your office, and all the others, a lot of hours went into this. And Legislator Lujan, you're right. I think you bring up some good points, but I think that you can't please everyone. But I think overwhelmingly, CSA and the folks that are in my district or people I run into have said thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm happy. I'm happy that we were able to do this. Good times we can, you know, kind of share the wealth a little bit more. In bad times we can't. And fortunately, Orange County is in great financial shape, and we're in a position to treat our well-deserving employees a little bit better. Anyone else? Yes, Mike.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'd agree with you 100%. I know a lot of negotiation went into this. I was hoping that it could have came out a little better. There is a sidebar agreement. I'm okay with that. I've talked to a few people myself in regards to what more we could have done for probation. Hopefully in the future they see that. And I don't know. I know that, like you said, the second vice chair was there and signed the agreement. So hopefully you talk to all the members and they're really okay with it now, pending the sidebar agreement as well. So I'd like to ask if you put all Democrats on it.
Sure, absolutely. Kelly, did you note that? We have all
Yes.
Republicans, all Democrats. And again, I mean, you know, there's the proof was that both sides of the aisle recognize the value in our CSEA workforce and are willing to go the extra mile for them. Legislator Tortel, you had a question or comment?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. On the addendum, paragraph 2, the pandemic retention pay provision, is there a pay scale associated with that, or is it a flat amount? How is it?
So that's discussed, I believe, in paragraph 11 on the main MOA.
Yeah.
Paragraph 11.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Yeah, I also will add too that the county, and we're not alone, we've all been struggling to maintain a workforce. This will help us moving forward in the future, I would assume, Commissioner, that, you know, in terms of salaries, keeping people here in Orange County as well as attracting more to our workforce.
We compete with both the public and private sector, and you invested in the salary study, which we utilize as the basis for these negotiations. It was a very effective, objective tool that we use, and as a result, we're very happy with the result. We think it'll help us tremendously.
All right, any other comments? Any legislators in the audience? Any questions? Okay, seeing none, I'll call the question. We'll do this separately. Where's Kevin Hines? Well, there he is. Okay, Kelly, we're going to go to PNC first, please.
Ben,
Yes.
Fabian,
Yes.
Lujan,
Aye.
Paduk,
Yes.
Stiganga,
Yes.
Sassy.
Yes,
6 ayes.
okay, and labor relations.
Benton,
Yes.
Fagion,
Yes.
Hines,
Yes.
Paduk,
Yes.
Skill,
Yes.
Hotel,
Yes,
and Sassy.
Yes,
7 ayes.
okay, it's unanimous, both committees, great. Commissioner, great job, and, it's good news.
Thank you for your efforts.
Thank you so much. All right, I'll call for a motion to adjourn from P and Z.
The second one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's go to the act, Kelly, P and C.
Ben,
Here.
No.
No.
Yes or no?
You need a new motion for that?
What- Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Fifth, yeah,
I'll make.
gotcha. I'm sorry. I hate when there's two on here, but it's been strange.
Second.
All right, we got a motion in a second.
for
Okay.
P
And
and
then
Z, you need
then
a,
you need from
the others.
I'll motion for labor.
I'll second.
Labor, we have motion, Lori and Mike, good. All right, we good?
Now we can do roll call.
All right, roll call, sorry.
Can you repeat the motion for PNC?
It's myself for PC, Minority Leader Paduk, PC, and then it was, Lori Totel for
Labor.
Hotel.
All right, we good?
Yes, sir.
We're good.
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Set.
We're all set.
Okay. PNC, Ben,
Yes.
Fagion,
Yes.
Aye.
Paduk,
Yes.
Stiganga,
Yes.
Sassy.
Yes.
And for labor, Ben,
Yes.
Fagion,
Yes.
Hines,
Yes.
Paduk,
Yes.
Skill,
Yes.
Hotel,
Yes.
and Sassy.
Yes.
6 ayes.
Okay. Motion to adjourn. We need two soon.
So moved. So moved.
So move for labor.
Do we need two for a motion to adjourn too? My God. All right,
Same as.
all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Good, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You know, these legislators who take time off from those first time they're elected to the second.
That's it. There's a little bit of
A little bit of
time
gap.
war.
Yeah.